In this video, we're going to talk about how you as a real estate agent on YouTube should go out and find an editor. And I have very real experience with this. I'm a real estate agent myself. I've been on YouTube for over 2 years, posted over 200 plus videos now. But when I first started, I was filming videos on my iPhone just like this, which there's no problem with that. But I was also trying to edit them myself. Quickly found out that it was way more of a job than I had expected. And the only place that I knew to turn to was like a freelance website like Fiverr or Upwork, for example. And I did that. And matter of fact, if you go on my real estate channel right now, you can still find the first 2 videos that I ever posted that I filmed myself and had somebody from overseas edit for me. You can find those. And if you compare those to my most recent videos, big difference there. Huge difference. And that's why in this video, we want to share with you the best way to go out and find the editor to edit your videos, because you should know this by now. As a real estate agent, your job is to not learn editing. It's an incredibly intricate skill, and of course you can slap some clips together, but you definitely should. That is a job for somebody who specializes in that. You should keep doing what makes you money, which is be a real estate agent. And Khan has a lot more to say on that because he owns a video agency and hires editors on a very frequent basis. And yeah, that's kind of his thing. So
yeah, so just to reiterate a point here, you guys are real estate agents. You guys are not editors. Okay, A lot of you guys probably aren't even creative, so outsource that work. That's just a good way to approach business in general. Obviously, we may not be business experts, so to speak, but focus on your zone of genius. Focus on activities in your business that give you the highest leverage. Maybe that's lead generation, whatever that looks like. So that's why we preach from the rooftops. Stop editing your videos. Don't think about how to edit your videos. You need to get good at hiring and kind of training or managing your editors so that way they can bring your vision to life. Because it's very technical. And if you don't have experience editing, it's going to decrease the quality of your videos. So basically what we built here, and we'll link this in the description, I have an editor job description. It's basically a hiring template that if you go to, just to start, if you go to a freelance website like an Upwork or
Fiverr.
What's the other one? Upwork or Fiverr. If you want to go that route, you totally can, especially just to start until you find maybe an American-based editor or somebody who can handle this. But if you want to do it affordably and you just want to start and get these edited, I built out a template on what sort of editors you can attract through this job application or this job application description. So if you want this, go in the description, download the resource, and you can use this in your job posting. So that way editors are very clear on expectations, your skill level, experience, what's required. Because at the end of the day, like if you just throw any editor a bunch of footage and you say, hey, this is a video on said neighborhood, I did neighborhood tour, here's all the footage. If you're not very clear on what you expect the video to be like, it's not going to be what you envision, and that'll lead to frustration. That frustration will lead you to being discouraged. That discouragement will lead you to being inconsistent, and that's not what we're trying to do here. So,
well, let me speak on that real quick, because my experience when I did this, I didn't have the hiring template when I went and did this whole freelance video editor route. I legit just hired somebody, sent them some clips, and was like, hey, I kind of like this video, sent them a link to an example video. And we had to reiterate that thing or is that what it's called, reiterate?
Or revisions.
Revision, yeah. We did like 3 or 4 revisions to that video, and it still wasn't like the quality that I was expecting. But I didn't know what I was getting into. This guide right here gets you like 10 steps down the road, like, beyond what I was at. So if that is the route you're taking, you're going to be hiring a freelance video editor. Definitely think you should look into that. It will get you way down the road further.
Yeah, and that's just the point of this video. A very simple reminder to outsource the things in your business, especially on the marketing side of things that are just too time consuming. You're not going to know how to edit videos sufficiently, pacing, coloring, effects, animations, all this type of stuff. There's a lot to consider with what creates an effective YouTube video. So this sets the expectations up front, and it will at least set things into motion and attract some editors that are maybe more competent or more clear on what you're trying to do. So again, I'll wrap up this video by saying if you want this template, it's totally free. I'll link that in the description. And with that being said, we're going to see you guys in the next video.